Oops. Bloody hells. "97% of users say Grammarly makes their professional work more polished." Oh yeah? Good on them. Look at that, I got it working. Nice. Alrighty. Probably just talking to the ghosts in my house, but gotta get this cheat sheet done here. Quick little test run before the show tonight. These are the cheat sheets to let everybody know which character is currently talking. I decided to do this so that it can kind of tip people off. It can... there we go. Oh, this rotten thing. It can tip people off to if someone's in disguise. Because I wouldn't doubt there would be little aliens in disguises. Oh, look at that. Big dogs catch Pokemon. Hello, gentlemans. It's one of my recent cartoons. The gray alien has a different speech balloon, which is the tip that he's not what he is or pretends to be. I've also decided I'm going to try to jump on about an hour before the show just to whip up a couple things. I know that cuts into more popular programs, but good for them. There's my reptilian guy, trying to get all the colors done at one time here. So I'm not glopping up the page for my... Oh, excuse me. My brush is too much. I want to sully them before the show. I believe Merle is on. Release the Merle. Where's the rest of my oranges? The dog, man. So, yeah. In other news, still waiting for my damn calendar. Unbelievable. I don't know how that makes any sense. Never gonna let that down. If they ask me to write a review or something for them, I'd be like, shouldn't the guy that buys the camera or the calendar get it way before everybody else does? You'd think it would, but I'm not a publisher, so I can't really critique them too much. But I can give them a sternly written review. The old Thunderbird. I haven't drawn a Thunderbird for a while. Maybe that's what I'm going to have to do. Actually, I was talking to John Kershaw today, and he suggested I should go on a show with him and talk about Dogman and Bigfoots and all that crazy Australian stuff. So I think we're going to put that together. I told him, I go, oh, I don't really have any weird experiences. So that's alright, I just don't want to get stuck talking to the same type of people all the time. So I said, alright, that's fair enough. So we'll get something together with him. He's a good guy. I love getting the Aussies on. Yeah, I think so too. But I think it's just that it has to do where it prints, to be honest. It prints in... I think it prints in Nevada, honestly. If I remember correctly. So... You know, some of you guys live relatively close to Nevada. Alright. That's all good though. Doesn't bother me. Does bother me a little bit, but I'll survive. I just want to get the thing because I've got all my notes scribbled down that I usually put on my calendar every month. And they're just sitting there. A scrap piece of paper. Look at that, 3 reds in a row. That's a hat trick of reds. But I have no idea where I devised the idea of different speech color balloons for each creature, but I think it works out good because it's like a little mystery that'll keep your brain thinking. Works the best with aliens. Of course, the vampire is going to have red. What a lazy cop-out. I have no idea where I devised the idea of different speech color balloons for each creature, but it works out good. I was thinking about... I got an old grandfather clock, and it doesn't work anymore. I got to get it rewound. I'd love to get like a UFO grandfather clock or something. That'd be so cool. Alrighty, that's all red for the time being here. Let's switch over to... Let's get that neon pink in there. Mothman neon pink. Anyways, I think it'd be cool to get a UFO grandfather clock. And instead of a little cuckoo bird coming out, or instead of a pendulum, it's got a little UFO or a black triangle on the end of it. Can't really tell that very well. That's alright. Just put a little water on there. That should lighten it up. Maybe. Kind of. It's alright, it doesn't have to be totally perfect because nobody really ever sees these. Maybe I'll auction it off for charity or something one day. Slime green. Let's go with... Get a lot of green in here. Let's do the slime green, shall we? The light bean. I have no idea what the light bean has slime green in there. It just seems like it would be a color that would fit. Plus, the light bean's a nice gruesome yellow kind color. So, never really thought if I was going to make the light beans any other different colors or not, but yellow works out good enough. Aw. Thanks there. Secret dinosaur guy. I was actually going to paint another couple panels of my comic, but I figured, you know what? That takes a lot of time. Usually about an hour a page or so. I said I'd just wait till later on. I'm going to attempt to do that a little more often and get that all done and finished, because I got another person that was asking me, do you think maybe possibly you could draw my experience? And then she was talking about it. And I go, well, it might have to be a short comic with how much stuff is happening. Comics are awesome. Everybody loves comics. Usually. Oh, look at that. I forgot the third red in a row. Unbelievable. Good thing I'm not driving anywhere. Well, hi, Susie B. I still gotta get a little camera to sit like right there so I can see what the hell's going on when I'm staring at the page. Pink. The orbs are up next. I don't believe I have very much pink on this one. In other news, I fired up the old regular Nintendo last night before I went to bed. Figured, you know what? I'm gonna play a couple rounds of CD Connection. And I still suck at it. Not very good at video games, but they're good once in a while to play. Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Reptilian. This pink speech on the inside. Little gargoyles lurking around here. He's lurking. Funny thing about the gargoyle, he's a water cat. Anytime you have a shower, or in the summertime, he's got to be in the sprinkler. It's really weird. I've never met a cat that willingly likes so much water. You have to soak him down, otherwise he gets all grumpy pants. He sits there and whines. If you close the door and try to have a shower, whines and whines and whines. It's unbelievable. He's kind of a meathead. Oh boy, where's my blue? Where's my blue? I like these watercolor pens. I'm gonna have to. These aren't refillable, unfortunately. I bought them to test them out, but I'm gonna definitely get a couple refillable ones. There's an artist that I like. He just goes by, and now my Italian's not very good, but it's a Marini. I know that's horrible. That's terrible, but anyways, that's how it goes. So he always uses these kind of watercolor pens. They're really fancy. He's probably my second favorite watercolor guy after Milo Manara. When I was younger, I used to make fun of his name. It was like, oh, it's Milo Marinara. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And my friend Rafi was like, dude, don't make fun of him. He's really good. And I used to just like his art because it was all like boobies and stuff like that. And then as I got older and I was just looking at it, aside from just like, hey, boobies, I realized how good the guy's art actually was. And I just kind of fell in love with it. So that's why he's my favorite artist. Also guys like Clyde Caldwell and stuff like that. That's just Mike Plogue. I've never actually heard his last name spoke in out loud, so I don't know if I'm saying that correct. But it's just like trying to play Final Fantasy. Is it a Chocobo? Is it a Kookabu? Is it Chocobo? Nobody knows. Like sports announcers have a terrible job. I'm trying to read half those weird names. Alright, Blue, the jellyfish. The newest character. Actually, I kind of invented a hilarious idea, or a short little comic. It's, all these people are seeing all these things and they're like, oh, it's a trash bag in the wind. And then the guest on the show last night was like, I don't really believe the jellyfish is a jellyfish. It's probably a trash bag or something. So I'm going to draw a trash bag. He's going to be saying, he's going to go, hey, I'm a UFO. And then the jellyfish is going to be like, you're a trash bag, not a UFO. Then there's going to be a little alien there, and he's going to be like, well, you're just a jellyfish. You're not a UFO. Yeah. I was thinking about making Sasquatch make an appearance in that one, but could have just kind of restricted to UFOs. The blue avian with no blue whatsoever. Time we're looking at here. 1/4 after. I got enough time to finish this guy up. Let's get that yellow action in there. I still got my old Super Nintendo and regular Nintendo and all that junk. I think the newest system I have is, I think, like a Sega Dreamcast. That was Mrs. Fylth's. Purple, purple. Doing purple next. Good old purple. One of my favorite colors. Oops. Just bonk the damn thing. That's another thing I gotta get a better cantilever or boom arm or whatever you call it. I'm pretty sure it's similar to a cantilever. Because I can't bash my head on the damn thing. Maybe just my big brain getting in the way. Okay, ghosty boy. There's purple and blue. I think I'd like. Let's see here. A couple more purples. Oops, it's a little bit dark. But once again, not many people are going to see it. Maybe one lucky person will get it in a Christmas card next year. This year. And if I didn't send it a Christmas card to you, you'll just have to shoot me a message somewhere and I'll send one out. It'll be late, but I'll send it out anyways. And I even started sending those suckers out in November, and I sent one out yesterday, and I got one more to send out as well. Unbelievable. That's alright though. Alright, slime green and purple for the light beam. Slime. Vodka slime green. Oh, that's just a sugary drink and a half. To blow dry my brushes after this. That's what they should invent. I should invent it. A little blow dry thing for your brushes that dries them real fast. Probably already exists. It's almost like everything that you think of. Once you think about it, it already exists somewhere. That's the things those nerds should look into. There's got to be a word for that. I think. Well, the only thing about the pens, they don't dry very quick, so it kind of bleeds out a lot. It's all good. So I try to use them sparingly when I do use them, though. Or at the very end. Because then once they sit around and dry, they're less susceptible. Suspectable. So that was fucked up. I thought I heard the missus calling me, but I'm losing it here, folks. Probably just my cheesy ambient background music that's copyright and royalty free, so YouTube doesn't crush me under their oppressive Trudonian weight. Good one, me. Oops. Look at that. Big glob right on there. That's what I love about watercolor. Oops. You can always fix the mistake if you get a little bit too much water on the stuff. Just get a dry brush and sop it up like a... Just basically mop it up is what you do. Man in Black. Well, also this weekend, set up the old acrylic painting station. So that's going to be awesome. I haven't done any acrylic painting for a while. I was looking at a whole bunch of acrylic paintings by Egon Schiele. It's one of my favorite acrylic painters. One of my favorite painters of all time. He's this weirdo. Maybe that's why I can associate with him, or whatever the word is there. But he did a lot of like human body paintings and things about death. And okay. Oh yes, the green for the Sasquatch. Yeah, really interesting stuff. Egon Schiele. If you ever get a chance, go look at his stuff. I think he was an Austrian lad. Really exaggerated fingers and everything. I've kind of always adopted that into some of my... Tried to do that in some of my drawings too. Give the characters long, bony fingers. Just bony legs and everything like that. Similar to kind of a little bit of Rugrats style. Who the hell was that guy? Crap. Joe Murray. I think it was him. No, he did Rocko's Modern Life. My apologies. That was a good show too. Great stuff. Another good show, if you ever get a chance to find it or watch it, was Mission Hill. Definitely seen myself in the main character, Andy. Not only because I think Andy is a really good name, but because he was just kind of a loser and a cartoonist. So it's like, yeah, I can see myself as that guy, which is probably why it made it easy to watch that show. And then I bought the DVD thing. There was another cool thing in that as well. I listened to a band called Wumpscut, and on the TV version, and if I remember correctly, the DVD version, they have a song in their Dying Culture, and it's played. Andy goes to some party, and they're playing that song in the background. It's just really weird and out there, and there's no credits for it whatsoever anywhere. But if you watch it on a YouTube clips, it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it's not on there. Maybe it's one of those Mandela effect things. I don't know. I'll have to talk to that Brian Stavely guy and be like, Brian, figure this out for me. Do your weird thing. See if that's ever been somewhere. I don't know. This is why it'd be nice to actually, if you have a clone, does the clone... I think I messed up these colors. This is the old cheat sheet, by the way. Look at that. UFO taco, moose juice, crypto beer, which I now call cryptid beer, because some dickhead had to go and make everything cryptocurrency and fucking ruin it for everybody else, so... But, anyways, I'm rambling away here. It's not important. It's not important at all. But if you had a clone, do you know what they know? Or are you just kind of... Does anybody know the answer to that? I don't know. Okay, well, this is mostly done. Oh, forgot the goat man. The goat man of Gruglington Downs. Fucker. Ugh. My cat-like reflexes failed me there. Fucking cats. Alrighty. Thanks for sitting around and listening to me ramble. Swear a little bit. I apologize. I normally don't swear like that when I'm on public radio and things. That's good enough for now. Well, I'm gonna pour myself a glass of tea, Earl Grey hot. This is what I got so far. I started this November 5th, and I just ended up digging it out the other day. What a slacker. So, yes. Thanks for spending some time with me. I appreciate it. But wait, before you go, I got this cool little goodbye thing. I click the button. Fuck yeah. Whoops. Okay, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys in the future. I appreciate you guys. Okay, bye.